Morning Reds, Sam here from United People's TV, here with the latest transfer daily for you. Sorry if I sound a bit under the weather today. I'm feeling sorry for myself, so that'll be why. But obviously, couldn't miss out doing the old transfer daily, so here I am. Let's get straight to it. The first big update is from Nicolas Otamendi. There he is. Now, he's been talking about his future for the first time. He was asked about it out in Brazil. Sorry, not Brazil, Chile, as part of the Copa America. Now, this is what he said. The truth is, all I have to say right now is that I'm enjoying being with the national team at the Copa America, where there's a lot of responsibility wearing this shirt. Valencia know very well what I want. From there, every word my agent says is obviously with my authorization. I've had a talk with the president and my agent, and he knows very well what my wish is. But for now, I've told my agent that my head is here and I'm leaving it in his hands to do what he needs to do. Now, if Otamendi didn't want to leave this summer and all he wanted to do was stay at Valencia, would he really have said that? No. He's playing the dumb game, I suppose. Oh, you know, well, it's not in my hands anymore. Everyone knows what I want. He's not going to come out and obviously say it, but it's quite clear that Otamendi is chasing an exit. Now, whether he gets it or not is something altogether different, because it looks like Valencia are going to hold out for that 50 mil, and it's whether United want to pay that or not. But given that we paid 30 mil for sure, 50 million euros works out around 38 million for one of the best centre-backs in the world. That's a no-brainer, right? What do you think? Do you think 50 million euros is too much for Otamendi? Or do you think, yeah, sign him up straight away? Let us know in the comments below. Personally, I think we'd be foolish not to get it for that money. It's just the way the cookie crumbles now. Players are expensive. And United have got 75 million coming in from Adidas this year. So that covers all of it twice. So, as I said, it's a no-brainer for me. Next up, we've got a good update, personally, I think. Edinson Cavani has said that he is happy at PSG and he has no intention to leave. Now, I don't rate Cavani, given I don't watch him every week, so maybe I'm missing something. But I don't think Cavani is the solution for United. I would much rather have Benzema if I'm sitting there putting both against each other. Again, what do you guys think? Would you rather have Cavani? I just don't. At Napoli, he was awesome. It was unreal. That was when they had Lavezzi, Hamšík. They had a great team at that point. But I think he's gone downhill since he's gone to PSG. And I just don't think he'd be worth the money that he would cost. And he would cost a hell of a lot of money. Latest from Real Madrid as well on Bale is that he is going absolutely nowhere. And again, I don't think this is fine for United, because Bale is not the player we need. We would have to break the bank to sign Bale in a position we're already stacked in. We've got Mata, Januzaj, Young, Depay, Fellaini can play centre, attacking mids, so can Herrera. Too many players already. And I know Bale's an out-and-out winger, but we've only got space for two wingers in this team. We've already got Di Maria and Depay. Can we keep those two happy plus Bale? No, we can't. But an interesting development from Marca, who are the Madrid-based newspaper, say that Benitez is in no rush to sell any players and wants to see them all in the pre-season tour before he sells. Now, that's fair enough, because that's exactly what Louis van Gaal did last year. But it kind of goes against the grain of what Van Gaal wants, because we'll see De Gea moving to Real Madrid as inevitable. But if United do want to get a player in return, how are we going to do that if Madrid don't want to sell anybody before the pre-season tour? There's a conflict of interest here. And I'm not sure where the middle ground is, whether we just let De Gea go for cash and don't get any players, or let De Gea go and then get a player after the preseason. It doesn't make sense. I'm not sure how it's going to pan out, but I do think it complicates things in terms of bringing a player in from Madrid massively. Another update we've got is on Nani, not Bale or Blind. Nani is closing in on a move to Fenerbahce, according to lots of reports coming out of Turkey. Now, it's definitely the right time for Nani to leave permanently. Back in the day, he was quality. I think 11-12 season, he was amazing. Injuries plagued him. He had a good year at Sporting Lisbon last year, but not enough to come back and earn, what is it, 110k a week, I think he's on. He wouldn't play that much, and I think United could spend that money much better. I mean, look at, if you take Nani out of the equation, then you've got Depay coming in. That's a fucking great placement. Pardon me swearing, but I just don't see Nani having any sort of future at United. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Am I being too harsh? Let me know. But I think that the time is up for Nani, and it's time for United to cash in and use that money elsewhere. Yeah, that's it for today's UPTV Transfer Daily. Please let me know if I've missed anything. Let me know in the comments and we'll cover it next time we come around. All right, guys and girls, see you later. And hopefully we'll sign a player by the next time we have one. See you later, gang.